Right, let's jump right in here. Hello, everybody. I guess warning, dog stream at least for part of the stream. Lily's gonna be hanging out in here, but we are returning with an old crowd favorite Squad Stompy, a deck that I cobbled together back during. I think it was probably like right after I made Squadron Hawk taxes, right? Squawks and taxes. I also like played this meme for a stream one time, and it got the attention of a couple other streamers like Caleb D, and I think Jim Davis also streamed it. The deck was not great. I don't recall doing super well. I think we ended up 2-3, I think, but I think it was this deck that we ended up queuing into Drizzoth, who had his anti-white deck. So we never got to really figure out if we could make the 3-2 because we got memed on by like main deck at Dread of Night and stuff. But anyway, we're back with version 3.0. I guess just version 3, whatever. I don't spend too much time sitting there brainstorming this deck up, but I wanted to update it for 2020. Someone mentioned it. I believe it was Hondo in the D&D Discord brought it up, and I was like, man, I should just play this shit again. This deck was really funny, and I didn't give it the swan song that it deserved. So now we've given it some updates for the 2020 meta. We're trying it out. Trophy and you've the 20k. If we trophy, I will definitely consider foiling out the pieces. I guess except for the city traders, I won't consider foiling out those. We can't foil humilities either, but you know. So the main update is that this deck used to play a pile of main deck humilities, and I think humility got a lot worse. When I was playing a bunch of main deck humilities, depth was really good, and like obviously like Delver couldn't answer it ever, and there were just like more creature decks in the format, like Sneak and Show and stuff were better. But now the better combo decks are like Breach, and the combo decks don't have like creatures in play necessarily. Delver can also just, if they get a big enough board state, they can also they can bounce your humility and like attack you anyway, even if they only get like a turn's reprieve from the humility. That like can be enough. So I cut the humility, and so I was like, what do I want to put in this deck after that? And I think the easy answer is just Karn the Great Creator, because Karn the Great Creator is busted in basically any legacy deck that's playing Ancient Tomb. So I was like, what if we just threw Karn Great Creator in this shell? Let's see what happens. So this is what I ended up with. I made a couple other cuts. We shaved down on Force of Virtues because the original deck was in like the Red and 6 meta. Force of Virtue less important now. We upped some fast mana as well. I think we have some more expensive stuff that we definitely want to be casting. We also want to be able to like turn one a lot of our hate cards in post-board games. We're on quad Rest in Peace in the sideboard. I think that might be wrong. I like it a lot. I think it's like one of the better pieces of Red Hate. Like it's very similar to Leyline in that respect. But there are matchups where decks are very equipped to beat your enchantments already, like Reanimator and Dredge and stuff. I guess Dredge less so, judging by recent Dredge deck lists, but Reanimator specifically, I think, comes to mind when I see these Rest of Pieces. They're much better at answering it and then like killing you immediately following that. And then it could be better served if you want to try to fight those matchups by playing some number of like Containment Priests. Card gets a lot better when you cast it on turn 1. It's like unbeatable against like Dredge or Reanimator or a couple of the other graveyard decks. But I think in general, Recipes is just going to prove to be better, so we're just like playing quad Recipes on the sideboard, going at it. Still like humilities for some matchups, so we're putting some on the board, and we have a pretty basic Karn package. We don't really have anything to combo in our main deck, so we're just playing the normal Coding, Spyglass, Ensnaring Grave's Lattice Crypt. We also get to tutor up Canonist. I don't know if that's even worth it. But I thought this interaction was like kind of cute, so I tossed it in. It's something that Bomberman used to do sometimes, but I don't know how many matchups you're going to be able to play your Karn and then you're going to tutor up this Canonist, and then like the card's not enough to win you the game, and you also need the Canonist. That's the main reason to play Hawk over Lingering Souls, because Squadron Hawk draws you 3 Squadron Hawks, and also doesn't need any black mana. But you don't need to cast all your Squadron Hawks. You like pitch them to Chrome Moxes or Force of Virtues and stuff. And also it costs 2 mana initially instead of 3. And it's a creature to go with your like Thalias and stuff. There's a lot of things. Anyway. The real question, as I kept looking at this deck and thinking about it, the real question was like, what am I doing that's better than just like Red Prison? And I think the answer is just nothing, but I was like, fuck it, we'll play this deck anyway. And Moto fucking resized my screen, so I need to figure out. Thanks, Moto update. Gotta get this right again. I feel like a lot of things, in fact, we are just doing worse than Red Prison. I think the biggest thing about playing a white Stompy deck is that you get the best sideboard cards, because that's always been a good part of white, is that your sideboard cards are really good. I think Red Prison sideboard sucks. It's just like what, 4? It's like 4 ley lines, a Karn sideboard, and then like a handful of shitty cards that like just don't do a whole lot. So I think white gets access to better sideboard cards. I don't know if that's. We also get access to Stoneforge Mystic, which is pretty good in fair matchups. I think my Stoneforge package might be wrong too. I think we might like want to fit a Sword of Fire and Ice. We're gonna play 3. I think we're playing 3 Stoneforge, 1 GTA, 1 Batterskull right now. It's possible I could just like cut the Oketra's Monument. It's probably like not good enough. We could play like a 4th Stoneforge and a like a Sword of Fire and Ice. But Oketra's Monument was sweet, and it was one of the reasons I wanted to build the deck in the first place. So we left some in. Oh god, we gotta resize all of our windows. Where to go? Oh no, it's actually. I don't like. Get that off. I didn't change the Cardboard Live. Hang on. Squad. Stompy. There we go. Update stream. Alright, now Cardboard Live should be correct. I'm here for Humility. We don't have Humilities in the main deck anymore, which is kind of sad. This ain't good enough. We're on the draw. This hand is just like bad Death and Taxes hand. I'm in. Bad Death and Taxes hand, but we have a turn 2 Chalice of Void on the draw, which isn't nearly good enough. We'll just top deck Ancient Tomb. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it, chat. Top on Preordain. Certainly, that was maybe the worst draw in the entire deck. I guess we could have drawn Umasawa's GTA. That might have been worse. But it might have not been, honestly. What is my opponent doing? I'm scared. Snow-covered mountain. Storm Thief 248, thanks for the follow. Or not follow. Thanks for the 5-month resub. Sorry, force of habit. I'm actually here for one. Good to see ya. Thanks for the support. Ponder. Does this mean that they're playing Breach? They have a snow-covered mountain. They could be Sneak still. Can we just like draw Thalia or something? Ancient Tomb, man. Could have used you last turn, huh? Cast Hog GG. Pretty sure I'm casting Stoneforge Mystic this turn, but the real question is, do I want to put this Chalice on 0 or 1? How much do I think that my opponent's on Breach? Just based on Preordained, Ponder, Snow-Covered Island, Snow-Covered Mountain. Yeah, I think it's 2020, and I'm supposed to just assume Breach and Chalice on 0 and play Stoneforge Mystic. Also, we're better set up to beat Sneak. We have Kragas, so we're okay against things that are omniscience. They didn't play out any 0-mana artifacts against basic planes. That's also true. So. Certainly a tough call. And I also think, like, the opponents also already cast 2 cantrips, so if they are Sneak, like, I think that turning off their cantrips, although obviously much better than Chalice against 0 against Sneak. It's not, like, the best thing in the world, because they're already set up to try to, like, cast a Show and Elixir if they have it. So I think I want to Chalice on 0. And before the, like, miracles with, like, basic mountain, we just look like a fool. I guess they could have been Blue-Red Delver. I didn't even think about that. But Blue-Red Delver generally doesn't just go cantrip, land, go. Well, they forced pitching Pact Negation. Okay, they are Breach. We did it. We cracked the code, chat. Unfortunately, that means that we're dead. Because we don't have anything else to do. Let's draw a Karn the Great Creator, maybe. Assuming we don't die. Please no kill. Sure. Oh man, it's time. We're going off. Going off, chat. Oketra's Monument Squadron Hawk time. Get 3 power in play. Battle Skull doesn't seem like a good play into this Seal of Removal, so I can just hit them for 1 here, and then go Monument Hawk. The jig is up. We're a meme deck. You have equip mana. Yeah, like play equip Stoneforge, attack into like the Seal of Removal. Doesn't seem like it gets us anywhere. This lets us we can at least try to put like 6 power into play next turn or something. We just like cast a bunch of Hawks. Oh, equip Skull next turn. Oh, like we win. Oh, if we had it in play, yeah. But they just wouldn't bounce until we attacked, so like it'd take like 2 turns to get the Skull online. Yeah, they'd have to bounce at a poor time. Because we would spend this turn like casting a Squadron Hawk and putting in Batter Skull, and the next turn we'd attack with it, and then they'd bounce in combat, and like... Please no kill. Please no kill me. We have a lot of good cards we could draw here. Thalia is pretty good, Chalice and Karn are very good. This next turn, assuming nothing else, is just Hawk, cast GTA probably. Not dead. There's a Lotus Petal, which also doesn't do a whole lot at this moment in time. We could like Hawk, Petal, like play equip the GTA if we wanted. I was like Hawk, GTA, like put in the Batter Skull. Alright, so we're definitely casting some number of these Hawks. So if we're hitting them for 3 here, they're going to 13, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. No, that wouldn't quite work. We'd I don't think there's any way we have lethal next turn. Lily, get out of there. Yeah, I think we want to probably cast Jite, don't attack with Stoneforge, and put in Batterskull. So if we have Batterskull and Jite, like, we can at least try to threaten more things. Doesn't seem like we're gonna go super well for us, but we're gonna try our best. We'd really use a Force of Virtue. Yeah, let's cast the Jite. Main phase Enlightened Tutor. Okay, they're just gonna cantrip into it. I guess they drew it for turn. Lion's Eye, Brainstorm, and then kill me. Yeah. Lily being chill. Yeah, Lily's pretty decent right now. Yeah, we are in fact dead. Assuming their last card is. I mean, they might just like try to cantrip into it. No, the last card is Brain Freeze. We are deterministically dead. This looks like a pretty stock list, but I like seeing the decks to see if there's any variation. Doesn't look like it. Looks like a pretty stock list. Bunch of Enlightened Tutors. Cast the LED. Be targeting you with all but 2 of these. I haven't done the math on how many they need to target me with to, or how many they need to target themselves with to actually kill me. But yeah, I'm just letting them go for it. I don't see any main deck silences, but we haven't seen their whole deck, right? Are they targeting me now? No, they're targeting themselves. Cool. They are just doing it the lazy way. There's the grinding station. There are the silences. Orm's Chant, Spell Pierce, Orm's Chant. Wow, it's alright. Yeah, we're good here. We get to see their deck. Alright, sideboard time. Probably supposed to board in the Canonist. I think if we have a card in play, it's probably good enough. We just want to like draw as many different hate pieces as possible. I think Crypt is fine to keep in, because Karn minus for Crypt is probably a pretty valid line. Our sideboards are probably just like our slowest cards. Do we just cut like Stoneforge package actually? I was talking last night about how I get some faster concessions. What, targeting? Oh, targeting his opponents. Yeah, I mean it's definitely easier to just target yourself with all of them. You just mill your whole deck, you like can't mess it up or anything. Stoneforge package to play is slow and shitty. We have so many hate cards. I'm gonna be sad if we lose, but we're down a game, which is pretty bad for us. But we get like a lot of hate. Rough that we're on the can't ever be Serenity Life. I mean, we got Thalia, which obviously isn't great hate, and Karn. Karn seems real good. I kind of want to cut Stoneforges, but we don't really have enough. Do we have enough space? Can we just cut exactly all the stone? Yeah, we can just cut exactly all the Stoneforges and do that instead. Leaving out Catcher's Monument is like actually worse against like stuff like Serenity too, but I think this looks like a cleaner cut. Yeah, none of these sideboard cards seem good. We have Thalia, Rip, Conquistador. This is probably good enough on the play at least. Are you supposed to chalice? If you like have a chalice on that you can play on turn 1, I think you're supposed to play it on 1, right? 0 stops the combo, and like 1 doesn't actually stop the combo at all. But they have a lot of 1-drops in their deck still. But I think like as time goes on, you want to put it on like there's a point where it switches. You want to put it on 0 instead of 1 because they've cast their cantrips and stuff. They've already set up a certain amount. And you just want to be able to stop their combo. What if they just go like turn 1 me? That'd be sad. Okay, now they're just playing around Thalia. That's fine. I think I'd rather play out Thalia here first, then Rest in Peace. Gets the clock established. Prevents them from just like casting cantrips and stuff, although they probably would have cast something here. Sure. Get to beat down with some Legion Conquistadors. Alright, unresolved. That's good. Means we probably don't die this turn. Oh no. Unlucky. It's the pinnacle of beat your opponent with your broken leg. Hey, we do what we can. Exile graveyards. Say go. Like plow my Thalia? Nothing. Wow. Like a Serenity to cast, maybe? No, we just... Still nothing? Yeah, well, these draws are not great. I think I remember most about this battle is it's hiding to play equity. Yeah, because like all of our draws are bad. We just drew another Legion Conquistador into Thalia. You get to complain so much with this deck. It's so much value. I'm tempted to play second Rest in Peace here, because they didn't play a Serenity, but I think I would rather cast a Legion Conquistador. Because how many times do you get to put Legion Conquistador on the stack in Legacy? Come on. Can't pass it up, even if we do die. I'm a little scared because they can beat a Thalia. Yeah, and if so if they like instead of take care of the rip, they can play through with Thalia pretty reasonably, as long as they have LED. And the fact that they just went like land. Oh wow, they don't have it. The fact that they just went like land go for the previous turns, like didn't interact with Thalia, made me think that they were gonna answer the rip, but I guess not. Get to play another Thalia then. I'm in. If we draw a white source, I probably will play Rip Thalia. Oh, or we're dead. Breach. And LED Brain Freeze. Pedal Brain Freeze will also do it. Alright. Should have played the Rest in Peace. That's a lot of Lotus Petals. Yeah, the proper play was almost certainly playing the second rip. Haven't you heard Breach is so weak to hate? I mean, we had like, what, one and like a kind of a hate card in play? Like 1.5 hate cards, I'd say. I think Breach is like weak to hate, but in the sense that it can't beat the hate cards, but it also is like a pretty compact combo. so it gets access to a lot of anti-hate cards, and that's the draw to it. But you have to answer the hate in order to win. Thalia's like half a hate card. They can't beat it with petals. They can't beat it with petals. They have to have LED, because LED is the only thing that generates mana through Thalia. But that's like half the A plus B plus C combo. Or whatever, you know what I mean. Are you hurting your life choices right now? Nah, this deck's great. We get to put Legion Conquistador on this deck. Yeah, Thalia's a very good card against them. It's just like Thalia's a very good card against Ant, but if you just like sit there and twiddle your thumbs, Ant's just gonna kill you through Thalia. We'll take the play. Wow, this hand. I don't think I want this hand. Alright, in. We put the second Squadron Hawk on the bottom. Man, I'm so good at deck building, guys. Look at that. That's just good deck building right there. Oh, we are playing against Ozymandias. Planes go. Look at us. We are death and taxes. Don't worry about it. Shh. What the? This isn't 4-color loam. I guess I'm playing my Thalia. Thalia still works because we'll have 5 mana the following turn, so we can pay 4 mana for a monument and still cast a Squadron Hawk or a Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, this is like the least... What is this nonsense? Snow-covered island ponder. Get out of here. Yeah. This is what you get. This is actually breach. Reporting it for big act. Could still be just like be miracles or something though. Let's attack. See if they like Sword Splasher is my thing. Alright, time to cast our Arrow-Ketris Monument. Sorry, do we cast Stoneforge Mystic or Squadron Hawk? It's gotta be Stoneforge, right? But then, what if we draw more Squadron Hawks? We have we're choked on white mana, so I think we actually want, if we cast Stoneforge Mystic, we can like plan on trying to like play an equip GTA or something and still like cast Squawks. I think I just want to Stoneforge Mystic. Grab the old skull. Thalia? Is he just playing miracles? Fuck. Oh, we have a Squire now. I guess we can just like play equip GTA attack with both and play Squadron Hawk now. Just like don't even care about this Battle Scroll. I guess I equip to the Warrior? It's worse. Also it's Vigilance for however little that's worth. Get him! Yeah. Terminus this. I assume this is Terminus, right? He just like brainstormed and then said go. Wow, what a surprise. Look at that, it's a miracle. Oh boy, the old Terminus into Oko strat, huh? Terminus into Oko strat. We did it. Should want to draw more white sources, please. Ooh, a Karn the Great Creator. That's not bad. What do I want to tutor with this Karn? Definitely not Lattice. We could just go like coding. Probably just coding. Karn, get coding. Hawk, say go. Seems like a pretty solid strat. Assuming this resolves. Nice. Let's go get our Hawk again. Coding seems like a pretty good choice. We got the board pretty locked up. It's hard for them to attack down the Karn. They should run a Goblin Squadron Hawk, man. If only. Haha, we did it. Success. Look at how good Squadron Hawk was there. Don't worry about the Karn. Don't worry about the Karn coding actually killing my opponent. It was all Squadron Hawk. I think my sideboard for Miracles is hitting the submit deck button. I don't think we have any cards in sideboard. Like, our main decks look fine. We don't really have any, like, super dead cards, right? Like, none of these cards seem like great either. I think we're good. Humility to Stompy Delks. You're not wrong. Yeah, I mean, we got fucking 12 Squadron Hawks versus Terminus. That should be fine, right? Cannon. We could probably, like, shave one card and board in the one Cannonist or something if we wanted. This is probably a keep. It's a little slow on the draw. We don't have any fast mana, but I don't know. We have good cards. Saw AK. It said, yeah, I think AK is just, like, definitely gone to the wayside in 2020. And I'm sure they have Mystic Sanctuary. That wouldn't surprise me. Well, this really feels like I'm about to get Oko'd. But, like, if they just have Plow, then I thought it looks bad. I think we can try to, like, pressure down the Oko, so that's fine. I think I'd rather play Chalice here. We also get to, like, play Thalia with Karakas up next turn if we want to do that, to protect it more. Assuming this, like, gets blown up or it doesn't resolve or something. Deal. Alright, does not resolve. If we're getting Elked here, this could definitely be bad. Draw Soul Land and play our Karn. Ooh, nice. Not getting Oko'd. Squadron Hawks. Now we just get to play Thalia with Karakas up. And that's pretty decent. So we can protect it from a Plow. Look how good this Thalia is with my 4 non-creature spells in hand. Oh, Hawk. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we go down to 5. So we find 2 Hawks. Go, squad. I'm supposed to not play Thalia. Karakas Thalia, let's potentially bait. Like, let it, like, opponent looking at Force of Will plus Sword Splash shows in hand and saying, oh, this Thalia can resolve because I can just plow it, and then we play Karakas. Definitely not unreasonable. I thought about it. I paused for a second when trying to figure out the line, but I didn't want to, like, accidentally get wrecked by something stupid. It's definitely a very minor thing, and there's, like, not really an actual punish. Alright, what's gonna happen now? Is it elk time? I'm just constantly scared that it's elk time. Yeah, it's elk time. If we draw a soul land, we can play a Karn and try to fend off the elk, which is nice. Oh, dang. Unlucky. Look at how bad our draws are, chat. Actually, like, kind of unlucky, because we kept it with 3 lands and we just hit nothing but uncastables. Alright, let's send the squad of this Oko. This deck is very high in complete equity. It's a very good streamer deck. We could just complain about how unlucky we are, and then sweep with when we win, because the deck's a total meme. Yep. One, two, three, yeah. More food tokens. Opponent just, like, doesn't give a shit about my board, huh? Other thing from this board, say attacking the Oko as well. Let's just go face. Do you see how pointless attacking the faces, though? They're at 16. The +2 says gain 3 life if they need to. We're at no point are we ever going to be in a situation where we're going to damage race an Oko from them being at 16. Oh, well, that sucks. If you're cracking food for life, it's not an elk. If we're not killing the Oko, it doesn't matter. Oh man, they can elk my monument and then we can Crocus it back to our hand. It's just good deck building. It's not great deck building. I think this game just ended after we missed our 4th line drop for like the 3rd turn in a row. Definitely could have been more of a fight if we actually got to cast some of our spells. I guess we just play a Battalion Foot Soldier here. Doesn't die to Engineered Explosives. And then, like, we just don't tutor anything because our hand is full because we just haven't hit any line drops. Go Battalion Foot Soldier. Don't tutor for any of your brethren. I don't think that Death and Tax is a good ignore Oko deck. I think something like Goblins that can actually accelerate high damage outputs quickly is like actually capable of doing that. I think there are very few cases that Death and Taxes can actually do that. Hey, we hit a land drop. We did it, chat. Now how do we get to the next step? Do we just resolve our Karn and then go get like not coding, Spyglass the Oko? I hope that's good enough. Hope that my opponent can never kill my Spyglass. That's probably the plan. Better than any of this stuff. Probably like plow your thing. Elk, kill the Karn. probably block this. Turn goes to 2. I mean, like, wish for another thing? Do we want another thing, though? We just get, like, a 2-2 if we want. Or we could not block the thing. We could also, like, plus and kill a food token, but that's not very worth. What's our play next turn? We have 4 mana, so it has to be, like, Hawk Spyglass or something. I think we just want to let this Karn die. I don't think keeping it around is really that relevant. Keep it around for several more turns, though. Spyglass, the Oko, Hawk, plus on a food. Yeah, maybe blocking is correct. Ooh, Chromox. Actually pretty nice. Our hand's pretty glutted here. So we could actually, like, Foot Soldier, Chromox pitch the 3rd Foot Soldier, then cast Spyglass or something. But Hawk's, like, probably just better anyway if we're just blocking food. We only have 1 more Hawk to go get. Let me just look at their hand to see the disenchant before I concede. Yeah, there's the disenchant. Their hand is, like, not super good, though, except for they're going to blow up my Spyglass and we're going to lose. Terminus, and treat. Goku, Thief of Crowns. Disenchant the Spyglass. Elk their other food. They can't crack it. We have a Karn in play. No point in blocking. So their hand is just Terminus, and treat. Although this Entreat is getting to the point where, like, hardcasting it is actually, like, semi-threatening, right? 3XX, yeah, 2/4/4 is actually, like, kind of a lot. We need to, like, empty our hand and then bridge my opponent? Is that our plan? No, we can't bridge because the Oko can elk the bridge, of course. Why wouldn't it? We can, like, we can, like, try to do have a monument turn here. I don't think this is a point where we want to Karn. And Karn doesn't do anything on this board state right now. Let's go on to Foot Soldier. So we could Chromox pitch a Foot Soldier, cast a Foot Soldier. I almost want to leave a Caracas. They could, like, elk my monument and then hardcast a Terminus or something, and then we don't have a way to reset up the board. So maybe we just... If I want to cast the Hawktail and leave up Caracas, I'd have to pitch something into this Chromox anyway. I could just say go here. Terminus, and treat. So what's the way we actually, like, try to win this game? Let's create a board state that they need to terminus, which means they elk my thing and then terminus. They actually don't have a way to pressure my Karn immediately, so it's like not the worst. Yeah. All right. Let's pitch. Actually, let's pitch this Hawk and cast a Foot Soldier because we might get, if we do get terminus, we can just rebuild. Probably not going to terminus me, though. Probably should want to cast Entreat or something. Oh, Mystic Sanctuary. That's a magic card. They even get back Cantrip. Okay, and then they set up their actual big Entreat for this following turn, then. Yeah, we can't take them off of white, even with, yeah, Alchemy Monument, cast Terminus is like a pretty good line. I just don't want to block this, right? Because they're going to cast... I guess we can just chub block with Warriors, because they're going to cast Terminus, probably. So with my Monument... So we can just do chump blocks like this. There's absolutely no way they're not terminusing here. Yeah. Does this deck play one Tundra out of curiosity? Can we stop them from entreating? If we Karn for coding and coding a white land in their upkeep? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 to 8 mana, 6. We use the pedal, we can also put a Chalice on one for whatever that's worth. Yeah, because we can't, like, we don't have nearly enough mana to Karn Lattice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we might be able to try to take them off of white at least. Let's just cast the Chalice one first, because then they have to cast the Brainstorm in response, so we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so yeah. So let's put the Chalice one on the stack first. Hopefully they don't like Brainstorm and like force blue card, that'd be sad, but... Sure. Give me back the Return to Nature. Sure. This means we can prevent the Entreat. But that means that they also can prevent me from latticing them, because they'll have the Return to Nature in hand. It's double white to Miracle, yeah. I'm guessing how they prevent me from latticing. They just float green in response to me casting the lattice and then blow up my Karn on my lattice, right? Yeah, as long as they leave one green source untapped. Otherwise, we could like coding the green source, then move to like main 2 or something. But yeah, the way they did it, we definitely can't do anything about that. But we can just like plus the Karn on the food. The entreat's in their hand now, so they can't just like pop the coding and then cast the entreat again. But I think we need the Karn to start popping the food rather than popping their lands, right? Because we don't want them to make Elk to attack my Karn. Although, we're going to actually make some Battalion Foot Soldiers here. They're probably going to get Terminus, though. Ugh. Running out of time here, too. There's a lot of decisions we have to make. As much as I want to start popping their green sources. I like eating their lands. I like not losing my Karn to an Elk, though, is the other thing. But I do also like eating their lands. I think we might be able to do it one turn. The Karn goes to 4. And we get blockers. We have 2 more Battalion Foot Soldiers. Let's go to remain 2 and see if they fire off the thing here. Something we can just do, right? We're not attacking, so... Ooh, do we get to lattice them? We're gonna try. They might have like Snapcaster Mage, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 8. So yeah, we can't actually protect this Karn from like if they do have Snapcaster Mage, but we gotta try. I think that's our best odds of winning this game. Elk says no. Well, they can't activate the Oko if we have a Mycosynth Lattice in play. Yeah, it's my turn. Oh, they have Snapcaster. Oh, they just have Counterspell. Okay, never mind. Well, we're dead. Because now they get to Elk their thing and kill my Karn. The Oko's at 11,000. We tried our best, though. Yeah, it's definitely a good try. 6, 7 mana. Probably concede for a game 3 since we don't have that much time left. At what point am I supposed to actually try to... Well, the Oko's at 14, so probably the answer is never attack the Oko now. I mean, going all in on attaching the skull doesn't even do anything, right? Their life total and the Oko are just at, like, 1 million. I mean, now we can attach it. But WotC told me attacking creatures is the way to handle them. Turns out WotC lied to you. I don't even want to play this Plains, really. Crack the pedal if they, like, Elk the Batter Skull. I don't even know what this game happened. My opponent's just waiting for a Brainstorm or a White Source to just kill me with Angels. Let's see, alright. So they found a Brainstorm then? Or no, they're just gonna Terminus me. That's valid. Gonna rebuild. Go, Battalion Foot Soldier. Draw your allies yet again. Trying to put as much power on play as possible. They have 4 cards in hand. They're on 2 Terminuses. And their Sanctuaries. Should probably be playing faster since I'm probably going to a game 3 here. They looked my Monument. And Krogsaback. Oh, yeah. Gotta. Deftly outplay. Oh, now we get to go off. We have Oketra's Monument, Krogasthalia. Battalion Foot Soldier. Draw the other Battalion Foot Soldiers. How many Foot Soldiers have I cast this game? Does someone want to tell me? You know what, let's cast this Thalia. I'm in. It's the most excited I've ever seen someone being about getting medium plus value. You shut your mouth. We're having fun. Oh no. Oh no, fun time's over. Oh no! Astrolabe, they can cast their Entreat now. These are real Magic cards. My opponent's gonna beat me now. Wow, what a jerk. We were having so much fun. Well, there goes the Batter Skull, sure. Oh yeah. Going off. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's sure, whatever. Yeah, cast a spell, you got it. Plow my Batter Skull. I see you're a Monastery Mentor, and I'll raise you this Legion Conquistador. Alright, we just gotta outpace the Monastery Mentor. It's fine, chat. Don't worry. We're just gonna outpace Jace plus Mentor plus Oko, chat. Chat, I said don't worry. Yeah, there's a different question when the Oko wasn't 17. There's literally no point attacking the Oko once their life total becomes less than the Oko's loyalty. I'm not even counting, like, math. I'm just sending everything at their face. I don't have time for math. Attack you! Math is for blockers. Yeah, exactly. Got in a whole 3 damage. And they're gonna cast a spell and, like, wrath all my creatures. Alright, maybe we should concede so we have a 4-minute game 3. Alright, as fun as that was, we should probably concede. That was incredibly hilarious, though. %100% in. Yeah, we covered that right at the beginning of this match. I don't know. We don't know why he's playing Miracles. Seems very off-brand. All right, I gotta stop being distracted and actually play this match real fast. This hand actually could do something. It's a little dangerous in that I want to City of Traders Monument and then, like, land, cast my things, but then we're down to 2 planes, which is fuck. Unlucky. I think we're supposed to do it anyway. All of our cards cost 2, yeah, exactly, so... Oh man, Squadron Hawk 2, everybody's at this party now. I should have actually cast this Force Virtue last turn, so we could not move to discard. I'm bad at math. We have 5, we're going to 8. Yeah, so we can get all 3, because we're going to play land. Trying to figure out if I could, like, afford to cast both. Conquistador in case it gets countered. Maybe that was the play. Nice Ice Fang Coatl. No, my monument! No, my monument! Oh, nice. They're actually not blowing up my Force of Virtue. All according to plan. What the fuck? Excuse me? Surgical of my monument? I only got 1 more of those. I guess we're casting it. Yeah, we'll cast Conquistador now. Vuk, what you doing over there, bud? It's beat down o'clock. I feel like we're going to get Brainstorm Terminus here. Yeah. But we can at least redeploy. If we draw land, we can like double hawk. If not, we can just cast a... we'll draw to 6, go to 5. So we'll only get... Yeah, we can get both the Foot Soldiers back, yeah. Please no Oko. Fuck. Well, at least our Grey Ogres trade with Elk now. Oh, nice. Never mind. We can take to the skies. Take to the skies! What a jerk. Aw, oh, dang, we drew the Conquistador too? Wow, we're so unlucky. My opponent's already cast a Terminus. I think I'm supposed to just cast these 2 Hawks. Especially because, like, Terminusing back, or if we get a Hawk Terminus, it's not even that good. because like 2 are in our graveyard. They're not like on the bottom in our deck. Uh-oh. Looks like we're getting Terminist. It's putting Brainstorm back. What? I have to assume we're getting Terminist, but it just doesn't matter. We can just cast our creatures anyway. Just into the Terminus. No, we already got all those in hand. Yeah, my opponent's gonna gain some life. Can they beat a limited deck with lots of cards in hand? Hopefully not. Yeah, they have the second Sanctuary plus this Brainstorm that they can get me with. Yeah. And then we just cast Conquistador Foot Soldier. Opponent's casting some very expensive fogs. Probably is going to be good enough with their Oko in play, though, because it also says gain 3 life every turn. Oh no, my Grey Ogres. Karn doesn't do anything in this sport. Actually, no, we can turn off the Oko. So actually, oh no, oh wait, no, I just passed into my second main. That's fine. I don't want to attack. I mean, I would rather have done this in my first main, but I actually hit the OK button. Alright, we have 30 seconds to win this game. Never mind, we have 30 seconds to lose this game. They also had Intrigue on top. We tried our best. Because we can't even wish for Bridge, because they get to attack the Karn with the 2 Coatls, which is exactly enough Coatls. We need to draw, like... Yeah, no. We came so close. Ask your opponent to turn this again? Yeah, please. Wrong miracle, opponent. Jeez. One less snow streak, so we might have actually... I mean, we had like 30 seconds left, so we wouldn't have gotten there. But we had a chance to win that game in some world. We definitely time out even if they don't have the snow strixes to kill me. Because it takes us a long-ass time to beat like 6 angels or whatever through our Ensnaring Bridge. We would need to have found another Karn. Because with the 1 strix that can attack the Karn down to 2, we have to wish for the bridge, and our Karn's dead. So in order to like actually lock them out of the game, we need to find another Karn and then lattice them. Which obviously we definitely can't do in 30 seconds, but... I'm in. Turn 1 Squadron Knock. OP. This is actually good. We have turn 1 Hawk, and then we're like 1 mana away from Karn, but the issue is that I guess we just like cast Squadron Rocks for a while. I'm in. Draw land, we can just like cast a Karn. Karn's very good. Guess I'm probably supposed to just put Chromox on the stack first, aren't I? Just see how they react. Going off, chat. Boom. Look at that. Wombo combo. Oh boy. The Stompy mirror. Nice chalice on one, nerd. I have 0 1-drops on my deck. Oh man, then we get to just Karn him. Oof. I mean, I guess. Do I even. I guess we blow up the chalice, but. They like Rabble Master me. We don't even know they're a Rabble deck. They could be like a Thought Not Seer deck or something, but Rabble Master isn't that annoying because we can just like block it with idiots. I guess the better play is probably actually just wish for the thing, right? Coding, because the next turn we can just start blowing up their lands. We don't need to blow up their chalice, and we can like defend our Karn from like a Rabble or something. A little awkward if they're actually like a Thought Not Seer deck. Do I attack here? I don't think I want to attack here. 1 damage isn't worth possible haste. They might be a Thought Not Seer deck. So like I said, it's a little bit awkward, but it also means we just get to like Ensnaring Bridge them. Oh, that's fine. That doesn't do anything. I guess I'll cast a 2/2 to block their 2/2. Yeah. Which, again, 1 damage isn't like really worth. I think we're just setting to play protect the Karn. Ask opponent if they've considered how dead they are. They are pretty dead, yeah. We did it. Alright. So the Stompy mirror, are they just like on like Steel Stompy or something? They could be on some sort of Eldrazi that has Ballista in it. But either way, I think this is fine. I think versus most Stompy decks, Humility's okay. Or versus like the co-host Stompy decks at least. Humility's gonna be decent. Bomberman. They could be Bomberman. They went Chalice into Ballista. I didn't really consider that. If that's the case, we definitely want to put in like recipes and stuff. But I think we just want to do this for now. Do this, call it a day. If they're on Bomberman, we want these Chalices back in, but I guess we'll find out. This hand has options. I'm into it. We can like play turn 3 Karn, or not if we play Thalia, but I'm into this hand. Tomb. Bobble. Oh man, they are Bomberman! Shit, we boarded all our chalices. We can turn 2 card now with this Chrome Mox, which is pretty cool. And we can turn 1 Thalia, which is actually good against our opponent. We can't do both things, is the issue. But we can go, what? Turn 1, land, Chrome Mox, pitching Stone Forge, play Thalia. Turn 2, nothing. Turn 3 Karn, that's probably pretty good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of not letting my opponent cast Karn. And we can cast a turn of 3 Karn here still, which is pretty good for us. It's a seasoned Bomberman player. Karn's really obnoxious to deal with. This is up Ballista, that sucks. Please shoot my Thalia. Maybe if I attack, they'll kill my Thalia. Dang, never lucky. Guess we're just casting a Squadron Hawk. Sideboard way differently for game 3. Alright, fine. Yeah, they just want to get it off the board so they can cast their like Karn or whatever. But then we can cast our Karn. Whoa, that's just Forge. That's fine. As long as they don't, like, kill me. Exile Disenchant. Wow, I didn't even know the Disenchant art existed. Alright, pretty into Karn. Just, like, shoot your pedal or something here. We have, what, 5 mana, so we can't do anything after that. As much as I want to cast Oketra's Monument and 2 Squadron Hawks. Like, Oketra's Monument, Hawk, Thalia or something, man. But, Karn just way, way, way better. Karn and beat them down. Beat them down with what? Just attack them for 1 with Squadron Hawk? They are at 9, notably. I'm just wondering like what the end game with this Karn is going to be. Because we want to protect our Karn. Let's put our Karn in the stack, see what they do. Alright. The end game is don't let Ballista kill your board. It's hard for the Ballista to kill my board if we have the Karn in play. So we could just, like, go get the... I mean, we could just go get, like, the coding again. They're missing on land drops, but Forge helps them hit land drops. So... I don't think I want to attack, because I definitely think we want to protect the Karn. It's just a matter of what we want to wish for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. We would just, like, go get the coding anyway. Or we just like plus on this Lotus Petal, it's not bad either. If they do answer the Karn, we just take this Lotus Petal off the board. Lily, quiet. I think I might need to go let Lily out in a second. It's my turn 3, which means they did miss land drop because they were on the play. I don't like attacking. I think I like taking out the Petal though. It's possible they could also like play a Karn plus on their forward attack me. I like that jump blocker. I don't think I like getting in 1 damage here. Yeah, we can cut off a tomb tap later though. Like, they can tap these tombs for 4 damage anyway. If they were at like 5, it'd be a different story, right? Oh, they're doing nothing, huh? So now we can just go with coding and just like stone like Rashad and Porta thing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana though. I think we just might want to like make a board and kill them, right? Monument, like Hawk Thalia. Yeah, that's probably the play. And just like shoot the thing or whatever. Oh shit! You know what we can do next turn, chat? Chat. You know what we can do next turn? Plus the card on the monument and hit them. We're doing it. We're doing it. We are absolutely doing it. Don't concede, opponent. Don't concede, opponent. I need this screenshot. I need the screenshot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't see lethal unless they tap an Ancient Tomb here. That's not a white source that takes down the Karn. That's just a white source for like a Salvager or a Mentor or something. Now we have lethal. If they play a Salvager. I don't know how that works. Come on, don't concede, don't concede. No! Opponent! Opponent, no! Damn it! I wanted the monument to attack for lethal! Opponent, no fun. Hang on, I gotta let Lily out. Lily's whining. Man, opponent, ruiner of fun. Could have animated the monument this turn for screen. I wanted it to be attacking. Anyone can animate a monument. I wanted it to be attacking for lethal. Man. No fun, opponent. Alright, let's go. Let's crush some nerds. We have played against, like, mono decks that I don't want Stoneforge against. I'd say it's pretty decent. We have turn 1 Thalia. We can pitch a Conquistador to the Chrome Mox, and we can, like, turn our Force of Virtue. What the fuck is going on in here? Don't worry about it. Scalding Tarn. Delver of Secrets. Oh man, we play Thalia around a Daze. Got him. Nah, never mind. Would I rather not take 2 damage or play the Thalia around the Daze? I'm gonna be taking a lot of damage off this Ancient Tomb, huh? There's a turn 1 Delver in play. Maybe we just, like, walk the Thalia into the Daze. Jeez, I uploaded my Tekken Card. It says 75 cards main game 1. Jeez, I didn't even notice. We also boarded super improperly for game 2. Because I forgot that Bomberman was a possibility for 2 Soul Lands, a Chalice, and a Walking Ballista. Guess that explains the plays, though. I think I just don't want to get dazed. Turn 1 Thalia is pretty good. Pitch a Legion Conquistador. Cast my Thalia. Next turn we get to, like, cast a Conquistador and then, like, Force of Virtue on my opponent's turn. It's pretty good. Brainstorm. Not a lightning bolt. And not a second land. Alright, doing it. We just got to race. We got to race when we're tapping an Ancient Tomb. My opponent has 2 Delvers. Monument. No, Monument's not a racing card. Monument's the value card. Go Battalion Foot Soldier. So we don't want to tap the tomb anymore if possible, right? Because that shortens the clock, assuming this Delver's gonna flip. But we probably have to, since we're... Actually, we start evening out the board, but we're at a lower life total, so it doesn't matter. So we definitely need more in play. We also just really want the Delver to not flip this turn. Cast the Force and Upkeep to not get pierced. Well, they didn't play a land last turn, so I imagine if they played another land, they would try to cast a Lightning Bolt or something. And I don't want to let you walk into Daze for no reason. Maximize the... Did that maximize the damage Daze does? I think I played on end step. Don't flip, don't flip, don't flip, don't flip, don't flip. Nice. Alright, we're only taking 3 this turn. That's good. Assume we're gonna get dazed here, or forced. Hit a 1-card hand, so there's no way this thing resolves. Alright. We're in business. Ah, dang, unlucky. Should have tutored Conquistadors instead of Foot Soldiers, obviously. Alright, so if we tap this Ancient Tomb, we go to 8. The Delver squad cracks us down to 2. We're hitting them for 6, putting them to 11, and we still don't have lethal? Man. If we take them for 6, we put them to 11, this thing flips, we go to 4, so yeah, it doesn't matter. We just need this Delver to, like, not flip a second turn. But, like, it not flipping and then them also missing on lane drops is just, like, so unlikely, right? It's, like, only creatures. Yeah, we basically have to cast. What happened to our other battalion? Oh, we just pitched it to Force Virtue. That's what our 4th is. Yeah. Go get him, Conquistador. Well, assuming most of the creatures that they would draw here are not going to be relevant. So I need them to draw, like, another creature this turn. Alright, didn't flip, so that's good. It might be a land. It's a land. Which means we are scared of a Lightning Bolt. This puts us to 5, so we just can't be Lightning Bolt, so we don't play around it. We also just can't be this Delver flipping this turn either, right? Because we only attack them for 9. So yeah, we just attack with everything, and then cast like another Conquistador type effect. If this Delver doesn't flip, and they don't have a Lightning Bolt, I assume that they're just gonna cast Brainstorm on upkeep, flip the Delver, and then attack me for 6, and then kill me. So yeah, there's no way we win. Unless they block with the Delver, for some reason. Play around, Walking Ballstone 2. I guess that's a valid way to play around Walking Bliss on 2, huh? Yeah, they're just gonna cast Brainstorm on keep and kill me. Yeah, interesting. We did sit there for a little bit and tank on, like, the Thalia decision. on like the casting it into a daze or like playing the Ancient Tomb, but like taking 2 less damage mattered a whole lot this game. If like we had played the Plains out earlier, we didn't take that 2 damage, we'd be at 7 right now. Maybe they won't attack. Oh wow, they give me that information on the way out. They're playing a Tropical Island. Seems weird though that they're a Tropical Island Young Pyromancer deck. They don't usually play Young Pyromancer in Rug. It's unusual. I think we want Humilities. That seems about right. What do we not want? Force of Virtues? Not really. Best Man's good. The squad's good. Karns are less good. Karns are a little awkward in this matchup. They get Bridge. That's about it. They don't do a lot else. Maybe it's actually just sideboard out the Karns. What does this look like? Idiot beatdowns. The only way we're winning is casting Humility, Chalice locking them, or Stormward Mystic. Doesn't seem unreasonable. Maybe they wanted to try playing good cards. Young Pyromancer qualifies as a good card. It's like a begrudgingly good card, right? It's never like struck me as having the same impact as like other cool 2-drops. It's just like a 2-1 and makes 1/1s, right? But it is very playable in plenty of formats. Does that mean we just like board in the bridge if we board out the Karns? That would make sense, right? Snaring Bridge in my Battalion Foot Soldier deck is just good deck building. Yeah, so it's pretty good. We can play a Chalice on 1, chat. We can put a Chalice on 1. This is good deck building. I kind of want to keep this. Turn 1 Chalice on 1 on the play is just like good, right? I'm just debating on whether or not we would pitch a Plow or a Foot Soldier do it, honestly. Like, do we keep... Hang on, I gotta go stop this cat from being a menace. Then we'll play a second one. Yeah, I think we pitch the Foot Soldier to the... And then we keep our Sword Splashers, assuming that my Chalices will get answered, because if they don't, we're probably super far ahead. Or we can just pitch a redundant sword so we actually have a clock. Yeah, we might pitch the Plow. It's probably the Plow. Chalice, you go. Alright, it resolved. Good sign. Now we'll just draw land and attack them with Grey Ogres. Easy game, easy life. You gotta daze this. I don't really know how much. I'm not gonna like play around that. Are they sitting there thinking, what am I doing with my life that I'm about to daze this Grey Ogre? Yes. Yes. I don't think the second Chalice is necessary right now, right? Because they can't answer it for like less than 2 mana, so we just play the second Chalice next turn. Yeah. We also like play. If we draw another land, we can put a Chalice on 2, which turns off all their Chalice on 1 answers. Or we can squat it up. Daze this. So like feel like giving them value to daze. We don't have that many mana sources. I feel like we're gonna have to play into that daze with our hand. Get! Stupid punk. So if they just like play land, say go here, it like screams or like just. It's not that spooky. Ooh, maybe now we chalice on 2. Walk into a second daze pretty badly. I'm pretty sure we could race a young pyromancer throwing cards into chalices. So I think we just want to turn off the real cards. Like if they didn't type in like a Braid My Chalice, then that's kind of bad news. Oh wait, hang on. We have 3 Hawks in our hand. Maybe we want to play second Chalice on one of the Squadron Hawk. That's probably the play. Oh yeah, I see chat now. Squadron Hawk does not have uncounterable, as it turns out. They could force a will this. They could daze it. Alright, you can daze this. Because if they daze it, we don't want to attack, because then we're trading 1 damage for 2. Yeah. So by not attacking now, they can't attack the young pyromancer, so that's fine. Get like a second young pyromancer. We might be in a bad spot. Attack me for 1. I will take 1. That's spooky. That makes it's like twice the young pyromancer output. The 1,000 IQ players play 2 Hawks this turn, let them bring Chalice and top their young pyromancer. That might have just been like a reasonable play. Since we're stuck with this plow in our hand, like putting the shields down on the Chalice for like a turn probably isn't the worst thing in the world. We probably just like aren't attacking with these Squadron Hawks like ever. We put 3 in front of an Arcanist to clear it to stop comboing with the young pyromancer. If they like cast a cantrip and then attack with the Dreadhorde Arcanist, we want to be able to like just triple block it, I think. We're not winning this game that we're waiting though, because we don't have anything going. We need to draw something. What are you even trying to draw at this point? Humility? Stoneforge. Yeah, Stoneforge is a pretty good draw. Take 1. Do we trade like 2 damage for 2 damage here? If we attack with 2 Hawks, they can only attack for 2. Which might be like a not unreasonable line. I think, as the board currently sits, though, we have better draws than they do. Uh-oh. Is it time for the truest of names? Then we're just dead. Oh, Oko, Thief of Crowns. What's this one even do? Elk their own thing? Elk my Chalice, untap Elk my other Chalice? That's probably not great. Then we get a lot of power in play. Yeah, if they like Elk my Chalice, yeah. If they like Elk my Chalice right now, we just attack the Oko for 6. This attack's interesting. I think I'm down for this trade. Oh, they want to protect their Oko by making me lose Squadron Hawks, right? I think this trade is still fine for me. No, as fine as my opponent having Oko in play could be. Like, I don't want this duo to keep sitting on the board, so I think I'm pretty priced into this block. An Ensnaring Bridge. That's an interesting card to draw here. It's like not great because my opponent can just sit back on their Oko. They don't even like need to do anything for a while. Well, this was a Karn. We could wish for a Spyglass. I don't even think I want to cast this bridge this turn. Do I want to attack this Oko though? I probably need to, but I like can't. They can like elk their food, attack me for 6. We're just like totally up shit creek. Then what do? Maybe we just play the bridge and play our City of Traders and attack the Oko for 2. So they have to get past the bridge first, and we can just constantly... Where's Dog? Dog is, I think, underneath that blanket. Yeah, I see her moving underneath the blanket. I think I have, like, force and nope. Yeah, Dog is over in that blanket pile. Sleeping. Like very vaguely see her moving. So they could like elk my bridge if they want. They could attack me for 1. I don't know why I'm not just F6'd. Live in Georgia. No, we live in Missouri. It's much colder. It was snowing today. But it is pretty hot in this room. Dog's just always cold, though. She loves blankets regardless. They can make food and Black Hog attacks. Yeah, they can. But eventually we will hopefully draw some cards. Yeah, we didn't get it that bad. I thought they were gonna close the site at work, but we, I guess, just barely got caught on the edge. Okay, they are starting to work on the Chalice of the Voids now that I can't. If we like just drew a squadron thing and then turned on our elk attacking them, that'd been sick. So starting to elk my chalices to turn off all the shit in their hand. It's probably why they just haven't been firing cantrips off from the Young Pyromancer. Their plan was them like sitting with 2 lands and an Oko, being like, okay, we just need 3rd land and we get the Oko down. The Oko can eventually. I think we like don't even play this Thalia because we want to be able to attack with 2 elks if they just elk both my chalices. Thalia would prevent them from casting as many. No, we definitely want to be able to attack with elks. Brazen borrow my other chalice. Yeah, so now we get to plow this young PZ. At least. Probably like bolt my Chalice of the Void or something. I just cast Brainstorm, sure. That's fine. What sad piano cover WotC will use next for a trailer? Because it depends on what you want thematically, right? I was surprised that plot resolved. So what do they do? Like elk their own food so they can block my food? Or my chalice food? Or chalice elk, whatever. Yeah. That tracks. Yes, that is scary. Probably doesn't do a whole lot here, does it? Although attacking with our food's not doing a lot either. How are we winning this game? Drawing some magic cards would probably be a good start. This 2-drop, a braid. Did I miss sequence? Probably. We had like a shit zillion mana. Could have paid 1 extra for the chalice. Braid the bridge, wow. I guess they're gonna just elk my other chalice, but then we have like a more sizable board than they do. Elk my chalice, cast lightning bolt maybe. Elk the other chalice, bolt, attack with everything. Flashback the bolt on the other elk chalice. And then just like mush my face. Nope, just a ponder. Alright. Seems like if this was the play, wouldn't it have just been better to abrade the chalice and then elk the bridge if you wanted to? Because there's also a world where you don't. And you just do other things with your Oko. Delver. We have 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Gets us a Jite for a turn, and then they elk it. But Jite could do some pretty reasonable damage here. We just send everything at Oko. Play Stoneforge, play Jite, equip Jite, attack with everything. Equip Jite to Thalia, attack with everything. If they want to keep their Oko around, they have to make some not great blocks. I'm pretty into this idea. Go, my legion. All at Oko. Yeah, they have just no good blocks to do here. Because Thalia has first strike. So yeah, we can just use our GJ counters to kill their food token. Might just keep the other GJ counter around so they can't actually do anything with Arcanist. So let's let first strike damage happen. So I can make this food a 2/2. I think that's fine. I think trading with all 3 of these elementals is fine. Another 3/3 in play? I don't know. I don't like them getting to attack with Arcanist and flashback more cards. Arcanist doesn't do a ton. I don't know. It draws them more, right? Do we need more 3/3s in play? We have a pretty sizable board advantage, right? We have 3 elks if they do. Yeah, but we're gonna have 2 elks. This Oko's gonna be at 2. We're gonna have a lot of stuff in play for them to have to deal with, right? Definitely doing this. guess it only really deals with the Arcanist for a turn, right? Because they can elk the GTA, and then I have to make the Arcanist an O2, and it only deals with it for a turn. Yeah. Whoa, snap concession. Alright, we did it. Turns out, wrathing their board, pretty good play. See, all you need to do is draw a Stoneforge Mystic, and we figured it out. Alright, maybe we want Karns again. That game was like very weird and slow and plotting. Oko is also like kind of a concern, so while boarding in... Yeah, opponent learned what GTA and First Strike does. Luckily, I'm a seasoned Death and Taxes player. So, like, we can board in Karn so we can get Spyglass sometimes, perhaps. I wonder if we can just, like, take out a Squadron Knock. Changed this deck so much since last time. I mean, yeah, the first time it was a Spreshfield deck, and then I realized it probably needed to be a Stoneforge Mystic deck. And then main deck humility got a lot worse, so we were trying out Karns this league, which have been pretty decent. That was a wild league, though. So if we wanted to board in these Karns, what would we cut? Is humility even like good when they have like Okos and shit? Oko and Young Pyromancer. Like it's good against the card Delver of Secrets, and also like good against Dreadhorde Arcanist. But maybe we can just cut like this instead. And bring our Karns back in. Bringing in Karn on the draw feels kind of weird, but we like do clog up the board reasonably well. Rest in Pieces don't do anything except for Arcanists, so they're probably not worth. They might have had Tarmogoyf somewhere in there, but they're on Young Pyromancers, so I don't think they're on Tarmogoyfs. I think that's their 2-drop suite. Alright, ship it. Alright, deal. We got Stoneforge Mystic. It's pretty good. Best card in the matchup. We have Squadron Hawk, too. For whatever that's worth. Opponent kept 7. Alright, 7, it's a little action light. They probably have, like, a braid and stuff for the Stoneforge. We might need to, like, try to finagle our way into a Batter Skull. Like, plus protection for it. Rather than GTA, we'll see how these... That's a nice draw. I don't really think I want to, like, cast a turn 1 thing. I think we're playing this game slow. They didn't lead with a Delver. If we were on the play, I'd probably jam like a turn 1 Stoneforge Mystic to just like make them answer it. Like turn 1 Stoneforge into turn 2 Batter Skull. Would have been really powerful, but on the draw, that's definitely a lot worse. They get a lot more looks at trying to deal with it. Well, they missed a land drop, so that's pretty good for me. And we drew a second Stoneforge Mystic. That's also pretty good for me. So I kind of want to... it's awkward, because we can't sequence this in a way that we get to play our Stoneforge around a daze. Because I want to, like, cast a Squadron Hawk so we can load up on Chromox Fuel. But we're only going to have 4 mana at the end of this turn. So if we, like, cast Squadron Hawk, Chromox, cast Stoneforge, we kind of just ram into a daze. So maybe we just cast Squawk, cast Squawk. It's not bad. Just get some birds in play. Develops our mana too. We'll also have the mana to like play Stoneforge and play Equip GTA if we want to try that. Yeah, I can like bases if they want. It's whatever. they brainstormed and missed? They might have like Ponders or something though. Yeah. Oh nope. Just Delver, huh? This ain't gonna be good for you, opponent. Yeah, I'm definitely in to try to just get a GTL on this turn. If they have Force, sure. If they have Daze, then also sure. Because they can't actually Daze the GTA, they'd have to Daze it to prevent me from equipping. If they like Force of Will, we just cast the other Stoneforge. So we're going to tap the Ancient Tomb to cast this GTA, because if they Force of Will it, we want to be able to like cast another Stoneforge Mystic or something. Yeah, sure. Do we play a Stoneforge into a Daze, or do we just cast the third Squadron Hawk? Force Pitch Oko, that's fine. I think we just cast a Squadron Hawk. We just attack for 1. Prevent getting attacked by this Delver. They'll try to race, but I don't think that's super relevant. Because if they just like flip and like bolt a Squadron Hawk, then they're bolting a Squadron Hawk. Oh, they sure don't attack, huh? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have potential 7, 8, or 7 mana. 7 mana means Stoneforge, Batterskull, and Foot Soldier. So best way to sequence this is they're supposed to bolt the Stoneforge in response. Nope. Oh, this actually doesn't. I can't. The floating mana, there's no way for me to cast Foot Soldier and put in the Batterskull at instant speed. We could just put it in at sorcery speed. They're no longer Brainstorm locked after this turn, so they could like draw a mana and a Braid. Maybe we just want to put in the Batterskull and hold up 3 mana to protect it. That's probably fine. Not firing off the bolt. Sure thing. We get to attack them for a lot and gain a lot of life here. And start. We get to cast a Foot Soldier and still leave up 3 mana as well. They can't really attack. So I guess we don't get to attack them for that much. Unless we wanted to just suicide 1 thing in. To deal them an extra 4, which maybe. There should be a deck list, like a Cardboard Live extension. Starry. There's either, I don't know if you're on mobile or desktop, but there's either a little thing on the screen or like a little icon on below the stream. Where are you casting, opponent? A Set Adrift? Well, I'd rather have this in my hand than on the top of my library, I guess, so I'll pick it up and take 2 damage. Attack me, opponent. Do it. Yeah, I have not seen that card. Opponent's playing a really weird Rug Delver deck. Doing it. mean, I think we're just playing to protect the Batter Skull game. I think that's like the most important card we have. We don't really need Grey Ogres to win this game as much as we just want to gain life with Batter Skull. So we can just sit back here. My opponent like can't really do anything to me anyway. You know, like cast an Oko, sure. We get to instant speed in the Batter Skull, and we get to like gain the 4 life. And if they want to like try to elk the Batter Skull or whatever, we can pick it back up. What's this? 2 mana. Oofa doof. Oofa doofa. Has a pretty good engineered explosives. Can't go off yet, at least. Guess that means we're cracking it with the whole squad next turn. Attack. Well, let's redeploy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. It's still really awkward if we want to hold up protection for our Batter Skull. They have Bolt and 3 unknowns in hand, so if they have like land plus a Braid, they can like wrath most of my board. Batter Skull does get worse because our Stone Forges are dying, but I think it's fine just to like play out one thing. As much as I kind of want to play out 2 Grey Ogres here. Especially because it means we can't draw them anymore. I think this Batter Skull is pretty important to us winning this game. Maybe bolt the Foot Soldier. Yeah, you got it. How did they beat 8 2/2s though? Okay, I mean, good question. It's possible I could have just played 2 2/2s this turn. They braid the skull. I would have played the City of Traders. So we go to 16. It's not unreasonable. Yeah, because they can't like try to Oko grind me out here either, because they have to crack the EE this turn, so they don't have access to enough mana. It's possible just playing 2 Grey Ogres is fine. They do need to like have another land, which is true. Maybe I'm playing it too safe, but I feel like pretty comfortable where we are. My opponent is just like head and hands. How did we get here? Attack. You're not blocking. Alright, I guess they plan to block. That's a good draw. I don't know that I want to play this Aberration right now. Maybe they have a Bolt. Yeah, I'd be fine with that trade. Yeah, you got it. You want to block my Germ Bud? Yeah, if you're not blocking, then you usually want to be attacking. Now you're at 4 life. Look at all of our Grey Ogres. They may have killed all of my Squadron Hawks, but we came prepared. I guess we can hold up a plow here. We can go to 20 life. What you got, Delver? All we got is Grey Ogres. It's all we got for the rest of the game. It's all ogre. Hey, we can plow that. Yeah, this bolt's gone. I'm ready. Man, I hope they just need to cast a 2-drop here and they're gonna like crack fetch. We just boom. Yes. Dead. Opponent's life is definitely ogre. Ooh, so this is interesting. Do we want to pay for this daze? I assume the answer is yes. Because if they like get a thing and then upgrade my batter slot for that, I think we're still winning this game. They're at 3 life. Yeah, we're definitely paying for this daze. I mean, I guess they're at 5 life. Yeah. So yeah, now if they get a land and do upgrade my batter skull, they just have to like block all of my shit for basically the rest of the game. If they don't have an upgrade, they're just fucked. Oh. No, they don't have it. Alright, they're fucked. Yeah, I'm just gonna send everything. Yeah, sure, you can like bounce here if you want. Deal. Opponent wondering where their life went wrong. Go, Legion Conquistadors. You know what? Sure. We're going off. Take this, puny Delver opponent. Where's your god now? Too many Grey Ogres. Gonna screenshot that for when I can get to tweet it's all ogre now. Oh dang, they got me. Chain Lightning, another Grey Ogre? Wow, they got me good. Move 2 blocks. Block. Do we have lethal? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have lethal. Lethal through days. We do equip the batter skull. Hiya! We did it! Haha! Take that, Delver. Blur yo face, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Also, I missed all these other follows. I didn't hear any of these. Sorry, Chiggywig and X12 Kevin 12X. Sorry, I missed those follows, but I appreciate them. All right, clawing back in 02 to 2-2. Final boss time. Wow, this hand sucks. Seems like almost good enough still. It's got like two redraws in it, but just like fast mana and Karn and being on the play is all very good. And it's just like also Clunk City though. At least this deck can be said to be consistent. I think this deck hands a mulligan. Oh nice, we just get like turn 2 a card now, even better. What am I putting at the bottom though? I want Monument. I think Monument Hawk is put a mulligan to 6. So we're gonna go Tomb into Tomb Karn, and then the following turn we'll have 5 mana, so we can Monument into Foot Soldier, right? Because we'll have exactly 5. We put back Foot Soldier, and it's definitely close. Hawk's probably better like in a vacuum. We don't know what our opponent is doing. Definitely keep this hand. This deck more often known as Squad Stompy or Cobblade. I guess it is technically Cobblade, isn't it? But as the inventor of the deck, I call it Squad Stompy, but you're free to call it whatever the heck you want. Generally don't expect my Lance not to be messed up for 3 turns to the blind. That's fair. A lot of Wasteland decks in the format. Hopefully they don't just like waste that my Ancient Tomb here. Scalding Tarn. Well, I'm gonna cast this turn 2 Karn and hope it does a thing. Go! Please. Alright, well that's good. So we can cast like Lattice next turn, right? We can also just like go get Coding. They don't really have anything right now. We have 5 mana next turn, so we could like Squadron Aqua's Coding or something. Assuming they like put a creature into play or something. We don't want a Lattice. It is a super fast Lattice. We don't know what Scalding Tarn Go means, but like Stone Raining them is also pretty nice. And then like if they just leave up 2 fetches or something, we can also minus again and get Lattice. And just Lattice them if they're like trying to play around the Coding in my hand. Don't have to worry about like Snapcaster Mage, which is I don't think there's a deck list command. I think just the Cardboard Live extension should be on screen. Westminster. Oh, that looks like a codingable land. Bottom. And then go. Oh, nope. And then they breach. Can breach beat a Karn? Main deck? I think I'm just gonna like try to Lattice them here. They're tapped out. Dang, unlucky. Yay, we did it. Gotta assume breach from that opener. Just heavily board as if they're breach. What did we do last time? We just cut like the whole Stoneforge package. Yeah, that looks right. I don't know if Breach can beat an in-play Karn game 1. Because they need the artifacts to go off, and I don't know if they have any bounce spells that can bounce a Karn. Usually they have like a creature bounce thing, like a seal of removal or whatever. Because you can Enlighten Tutor for it, as well as like a seal of cleansing. I I got food and Mystic Food on loss. Yeah, I don't know if they played Chain of Vapor main deck. They might. Some lists might. We did win our round 4 against Delver. Yeah, there's no like concrete deck list, so it's hard to say. Certainly. Am I keeping turn 2 Rip and nothing else on the draw? Seems like not a good plan. My opponent doesn't even know that I have like Rest and Beast in my deck, but they probably brought in Enchantment Removal assuming that I'm like a Leyline deck, because I just played 3 Soul Lands and a Karn. What am I mulliganing into? Just trying to get 2 hate cards in my hand on 6 instead? Seems like kind of loose. We have a lot of hate cards to draw. I think I'm kind of into this. We're just cantripping. Oh, whoops. Wrong button there. Muted my mic for a second. Wrong Chroma Space turn one. Yeah, we could. Ooh, that was a nice pickup as well. We're gonna play land go. So now what do they think? Bomberman? After seeing 3 Soul Lands, Karn, Coding Lattice, and now Basic Plains, Bomberman's probably the best guess. Oh wow, they Ponder Shuffled and then missed. Alright, time to end them, hopefully. They might have like Force of Will, but definitely just slamming this Thalia. No whammies. Oh, some whammies. Exiled a Chain of Vapor, that's nice. And we can next turn play Rest in Peace Anthalia. The Brain Freeze. Alright, time to squat it up. I think I kind of want to play squad. I'm a little scared of... Am I scared of dying? They could just have, like, what, land, 0 drop. Second Brain Freeze, and the Breach. Oh, yeah, I see they need to draw the land. Let's start with Conquistador. Yeah, no lands means lots of action, which makes me kind of scared. But it also means that they could have, like, a Serenity. Yeah, I kind of just want to play a second Rest in Peace. Hey, Follow Your Dreams 3. Thanks for the 2-month resub. Appreciate it. Go, my Legion. Draw Force of Virtue. Just fucking get him. There's a pedal. Serenity time? Yep. Draw a Karn? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, well. It could just like land LED Breach, kill me at some point. Well, that's not the land to do it. They're trying to set up to make sure they can kill me next turn or something. going to the Pro Tour? Good question. Maybe one day. Pile on. And really hope we don't die, but there's a pretty reasonable chance that we die. I mean, they have to find red source, but they can also find like cantrip into red source. At least we're playing our Echoing Truth. Yes! Victory is ours! The pity chest! We did it! 0-2 to 3-2. That was fun. That was awesome. This deck is a lot of fun. But yeah, pity chest. We didn't always win with, like, just carning our opponents, too. We won both our games against Balmerman by carning them. Game 1 against them there by carning them. And then against Delver, like, we won with Stoneforge Mystics and, like, idiots and stuff. The real prize is concealing the tech from a 5-0 dump. One day I'll get Battalion Foot Soldier in a 5-0 dump, I believe. But anyway, man, this is fun. I don't even know if Karn is like the best fit for this deck, but Karn's just like a really busted carded Stompy deck, so it's probably not a terrible idea regardless. But this deck's always just fun to just kind of to wheel it out, meme on some people. But that is going to be the end of our stream tonight, folks. Let's find someone to host. Who's streaming some Legacy? Pioneer. Yeah, this tracks, especially with Phoenix coming up. Was Humility good? We never cast Humility. I don't know. Seems like decent in a lot of like the creature matchups and against like Sneak and Show and stuff, but it's possible we could like replace it with something else. Our losses were to Breach, which I think were just like, we kind of just got. I definitely misplayed it in the game 2, and then in game 1 we just like didn't draw enough like reasonable action. And then our other loss was like a pretty tight match against Miracles, so like we actually had some pretty close games all around. So I think your fair matchups are your slow matchups are very good because you have like all these ancestral recalls in your deck, and also I think Karn adds like a different axis of attack, which I like. Almost managed to like sneak out that game 2 against Miracles. It's definitely possible Humilities could be something else. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe some actual anti, like maybe some like Armageddons or something. This I could play some Geddons. But anyway, we're gonna just host K-Ponce. He's oh, that's unmuted. He's not streaming any Legacy, but he's I think he's playing in Phoenix soon. I believe K-Ponce's going to Phoenix. I could be mistaken on that, but maybe he's just going to the GP. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna go host K-Ponce. Say hi to him for me. I will catch you guys on Friday. See you all later.